and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new installment of What's New with Me. I'm Ali Mehdaoui, and today's headline feels like it was ripped out of a spy thriller, but unfortunately, it's real. On September 9, 2025, Israel launched an airstrike not in Gaza, not in Lebanon, but in Doha, Qatar. That's right. The glittering skyline of Doha, better known for hosting World Cups and high-end shopping malls, just became the backdrop for a military strike. The operation had a dramatic code name, Summit of Fire, which honestly sounds less like a military mission and more like the next Fast and Furious sequel. But make no mistake, the target was deadly serious. Reports say senior Hamas leader, including Khalil al-Hayya, were meeting to discuss a U.S.-backed ceasefire proposal when the bombs dropped. Israel claims it was a precision strike designed to take out mastermind of the October 7, 2023 attacks. Now, the details are murky. Hamas insists its top brass survived, though they admit al-Hayya's son and close aide were killed. Some reports suggest al-Hayya himself may be gone. Israel, as usual, is keeping it tight-lipped, but called the strike a success. And here's where the political theater takes the stage. Qatar's foreign minister wasted no time labeling the move as cowardly and a violation of sovereignty. Add to that condemnation from Egypt, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, the UN, the Vatican, Turkey, Iran. Basically, if you have a flag, you probably waved it in disapproval today. Israel's counterpart? Well, hey, we're targeting terrorists here, not countries. They argued Hamas leadership does not get a free pass just because they are sipping tea in Doha instead of hiding in Gaza's tunnels. But here's the catch. Qatar isn't just another host nation. It's been a key mediator in ceasefire and hostage negotiations. By striking there, Israel may have just blown up not only a safe house, but also the diplomatic bridge needed to free hostages and cool tensions. And to spice things up, reports suggest the United States, specifically Donald J. Trump, was informed in advance and maybe even gave a quick nod. Israeli officials later clarified, yeah, we told them, but it was all us. Still, the optics are wild. An ally territory, an ally awareness, and a strike that redraws the red lines. So where does this leave us? On one side, a bold military maneuver Israel says was necessary. On another, international outrage and fear that the already fragile peace talk may now be on life support. This isn't just a headline. It's a warning shot to the region, to diplomacy, and maybe to the idea that there are still off-limits places in modern warfare.
In a world of digital noise, your brand deserves a command center. Welcome to ME Studios, where your vision doesn't just get captured, it gets amplified. This isn't just another production space. This is your complete media powerhouse. Our multi-unit facility in New Jersey is engineered for brands that refuse to be overlooked. We transform your voice into professional podcasts streaming on Spotify, Amazon Music, and beyond. Your stories become headlines across 300-plus media outlets, including Fox, ABC. Behind every viral moment is strategy. Our content creation and SEO campaigns don't just chase trends, they create them. From concept to distribution, we build the digital presence others envy. Your brand, your voice, your time to dominate. Visit the mestudios.net and turn potential into impact.
Welcome back, and buckle up, Buttercup, because if you thought politics couldn't get any weirder, guess what? It just sent us a birthday greetings. This week, the House Oversight Committee dropped a bombshell straight from Jeffrey Epstein's 50th birthday album. And yes, it's as cringy as it sounds. Among the submissions, there's a creepy little doodle inserted into the outline of a naked woman with a typewritten imaginary back and forth between Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. It ends with the line, "Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret." And oh yeah, Trump's signature appears as a pubic hair. Trump's reaction? He called it fake, accused the Wall Street Journal of defamation, and slapped them with a $10 billion lawsuit. But then, plot twist, The House published the actual image. No anonymity, no filters, and critics immediately dug up earlier Trump doodles that had been publicly sold at auctions, skyline sketches, city scrapes, tree money drawings, you name it. Doodles that clearly prove he actually can draw. Now, let's dial this up. The outcry is real. Democrats are calling for full transparency, demanding release of every Epstein document tied to Trump. Republicans are calling this a politically motivated bombshell. Even some of Trump's own allies are on edge. House Speaker Mike Johnson is caught juggling support for Trump while defending congressional oversight. Here's the reality. Unbiased, but unfiltered. No criminal wrongdoing has been proven by this. A birthday note isn't a smoking gun, but damn, does it shine a spotlight. The context is damning. Trump and Epstein weren't casual acquaintances. They were friends, social peers, Mar-a-Lago buddies, a friendship that spread across parties and power circles. Political consequences with midterms, elections approaching, Trump legal defamation suit may hinge on credibility. Was the Wall Street Journal lying, or is he? This postcard just tossed his denial into the blender. Political trust, every oddity in this relationship matters, especially when it's between a convicted sex offender and the sitting president of the US. The optics are toxic, man. So is this a scandal or sketchy keepsake? Depending on how you swing politically, maybe both. But here's the irrefutable takeaway. Congress just dropped this nugget into the national conversation, and now there is no putting the lid back on this Pandora's box. We'll be right back.
In a world of digital noise, your brand deserves a command center. Welcome to Emmy Studios, where your vision doesn't just get captured, it gets amplified. This isn't just another production space. This is your complete media powerhouse. Our multi-unit facility in New Jersey is engineered for brands that refuse to be overlooked. We transform your voice into professional podcasts streaming on Spotify, Amazon Music, and beyond. Your stories become headlines across 300 plus media outlets, including Fox, ABC. Behind every viral moment is strategy. Our content creation and SEO campaigns don't just chase trends, they create them. From concept to distribution, we build the digital presence others envy. Your brand, your voice, your time to dominate. Visit the emmystudios.net and turn potential into impact.
All right, welcome back, and get your number 2 pencil. This one hits close to home. Not global wars or shocking scandals, but something far more terrifying. Our kids' report card. And guess what? It's brutal. The 2024 NAEP, aka the nation's report card, just served us a full core disaster alert. High school seniors' scores in both math and reading dropped to record lows, only 22% new math proficiency, 35% in reading, worse since the test began tracking those subjects. Scores plunged long before COVID, but the pandemic made it worse, revealing cracks in a system already wobbling. Now, nearly 45% of 12th graders are scoring below basic in math, and about 1/3 are below basic in reading. Ouch. 8th graders know better. Their science scores are down, reading continues to sink, and we've never seen this level of decline across grade levels. Let's talk why this matters. This isn't about lazy kids or mediocre teachers. It's a structural hemorrhage. Long before Zoom burnouts, the system was bleeding from too many distractions, too few resources, unstable turnovers, and curriculums getting narrower and narrower. But here's where empathy and outrage should really kick in. These are our children stepping into adult life already behind. Skills to survive compromised. Confidence in math tanked. And don't think the achievement gap isn't growing. It's widening. Education Secretary Mehdaoui and state leaders are ringing alarms demanding deep reforms, more funding, better instructions, and deeper equity. But hold on. The Washington tug-of-wars is real. Federal control versus state autonomy versus local flexibility. So now the millions of parents out there are looking at the same hard truth. Will my child be ready for tomorrow? And right now the answer is not exactly comforting. Here's the gut punch. America's claim to be in the land of opportunity hinges on education. But if our foundation is crumbling, the dream might just collapse. An alternative, homeschooling. Why are some kids doing better when it comes to homeschooling? See, if you're feeling like the system's broken, you're not alone. And some families have already taken matters into their own hands. My wife and I even decided this will be our kids' last year in traditional schools. Homeschooled students consistently outperform public school peers, scoring 15 to 25% points higher on standardized tests. This advantage holds true across income levels, regardless of parents' educational background or state regulations. Research shows 78% of peer-reviewed studies find homeschoolers academically ahead. When it comes to college, homeschoolers are percentage points ahead, 66.7% of graduates compared to 57.5% of public school students. Homeschoolers also typically perform better on SAT, ACT exams, and are increasingly recruited by colleges. Why? Customized pacing, focused attention, fewer distractions, and often hands-on parental involvement. So what's the takeaway? Scores are tanking. This isn't a blip. This is a decade of decline, now visible in black and white. Empathy rises. These are kids losing academic footholds, not by fault of poor effort, but because the system's broken. Homeschooling stands out. Lots of data suggests better outcome, but it's not a silver bullet and not accessible or desired by everyone. Solutions must be structural, must be nationwide, but tailored, equitable, and urgent. We can't afford to keep letting our foundation crumble. I hope this hits home with you because it does with me too. This has been a special installment of What's New with ME. My name is Ali Mehdaoui. Until next time, have a blessed day, everyone.
In a world of digital noise, your brand deserves a command center. Welcome to ME Studios, where your vision doesn't just get captured, it gets amplified. This isn't just another production space. This is your complete media powerhouse. Our multi-unit facility in New Jersey is engineered for brands that refuse to be overlooked. We transform your voice into professional podcasts streaming on Spotify, Amazon Music, and beyond. Your stories become headlines across 300 plus media outlets, including Fox, ABC. Behind every viral moment is strategy. Our content creation and SEO campaigns don't just chase trends, they create them. From concept to distribution, we build the digital presence others envy. Your brand, your voice, your time to dominate. Visit the mestudios.net and turn potential into impact.